Oh my god. Just load, bro. Okay, I think we are live. We are going to mod some close combat Modern Warfare today because it's what I've been playing. I don't expect really anyone. I kind of just want to check it out and see like how fun it is to mod for at least like 30 minutes. It's just going to be like a short little stream. These are all the maps you get. I mean, the DLC, is my mic working? It is working. Not the DLC. All this content, like, oh my god, like some cool desert battles. Um, looks really cool. We could build some like airplane scenarios. I don't know why I've been playing this so much lately. It's like an older game, but it's a lot of fun, and I kind of just wanted to see what it's like to mod or at least create scenarios for. This looks like a really interesting map, so I thought Afghan Village would be cool too. It looks kind of small, so we can kind of do some urban operations, maybe just kind of see how some of these forces feel. We don't need to do too much. We're going to say like 5 minutes for our forces and then just kind of keep it simple. So we got to put like our victory locations. So if we're going to just start an operation off, we're just going to put like, I don't know how big this is going to be. So maybe we'll just try and secure this quadrant over here just to do like a small little operation. And we'll just do like 4 little victory points. So we just need to ingress, kind of secure this front, and then secure this back end. We don't really know how big this map is, which is unfortunate. So we can't really preview it at all. But yeah. Then we have like on-call support. We can give op4 on-call. I do want to give op4. I don't know what pre-planned artillery is. It looks like it's something you can turn on and off. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to give them. Jesus Christ, what is this? Situation, mission, execution, admin, logistics. I don't know what that is. I've never looked at that. So let's give them some on-call artillery. We'll give them 2 available at the start. We'll give them 1 available at the start. I'm not gonna mess with any of the pre-planned. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm not gonna clear that map. We're gonna go down to army. We're gonna give ourselves some fixed wing, 2 available at the start, and then some rotary, 2 available at the start, and then some smaller mortars available at the start. Like I'm not sure like how big this map is at all. I've never played it, but I do kind of want to see like how it feels out. So we're gonna kind of make everyone a bit overpowered. Our army deployment zone is just gonna be right here. Basically to cross over this area. It doesn't look too bad. That gives us a roadway. We'll maybe include this as well, and that's basically all encompassing of the objective. Neutral deployment zone. We're not going to do op4 deployment zone. I'm going to just say, I don't know how big this map is. We're going to stop them just short of OBJ, but we're going to give them this entire area with the ability to secure these 2 objectives if needed. And then we're not going to do anything for neutral. And then we already did that. Oh, I guess this like, oh, I guess you could sort it by platoon. So we each get like a different platoon. Oh, how do I cancel that? So if we do this for like platoon 1, platoon 2, switch it to army, platoon 2. Okay, that's clear. We accidentally cleared everything. So let's just start with platoon 1. Like that. Platoon 2. Down there. 3. It's weird how armies and we don't really have an idea for this quite yet. So let's just do that. And we'll replace our victory locations. I did op4, that's why they're red. Come on, Joe. So platoon 1, platoon 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we'll replace our victory locations here, 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 deeper here, and here. And then we'll go to the op4. We'll give them a much wider array. So we'll place like platoon 1, platoon 2, depending on like what they are, platoon 3, 4, and then obviously 5 will just be along this top. Just like that. We don't need to clear anything else. Landmarks, we could say OBJ1, OBJ2, and this is like if we really wanted to create something like more intense. OBJ3. A little inconsistent though. Oh well, but I kind of want to check those out. And then we can start building our platoons. So as you see, we have 5 different platoons. Yo, what's up, campaign series? I've never modded this game before. I only have like a quick little like 30-40 minutes. So I just wanted to check out something simple. And I've been playing close combat, modern combat a lot lately. So yeah, day's always good. So this is our map. It's like a top, I don't know if you ever played these, but they're like top-down strategy games. And I just wanted to check out something real quick and create something. So I'm not sure how big back in the day. I've never played them until God 2020. I'm not sure how important the order of battle is or where these are going to go. So if I just say like platoon commander, leader, sergeant, squad leader, how important is like order of battle in this, you think? Let's start with the platoon leader. So if this is our platoon leader, is that a chaplain? Where's the commander go? All right. So they go like that. I'm just checking it out. Platoon leader. So if he's right here, what does that mean? So we can like add more. I've never played them, so I like modding things lately. So if we do platoon sergeant, so he falls under us. Let's do platoon leader. I guess maybe he has like more morale, and then we have a team leader. What does that look like? And so if we're doing like a good little order of battle, it's just kind of confusing with what these are over here. I'm not quite sure. Then we can do like individual, are these individual soldiers or are they fire teams? We do javelins. I've never, so when we're making this scenario, right, it's a quick little urban operation in Afghanistan, modern combat. How strict do you think we need to be on like realism? I don't think it really matters. Let's do like early Russia, so like BTRs and maybe a few T-55s for fun. Maybe we can get some AT-4s or something going instead of a Jav. I do want to check out the Javelin, but I don't really want to. Maybe we'll just rock the Javelin. It's interesting I can't name this. So we have an infantry fire team with a Javelin, probably to just counter those T-55s and maybe BTRs. And then a Bradley A team. Cav scouts, AT-4 snipers, mortars, RPG team. Anti-tank. Look at all of these things. Mech rifle. We must be getting into the foreign stuff. Interesting. Is this an individual soldier or it is? So I mean, looks fun. I wanted to run some PvP, but maybe I'll just create like a scenario. It's hard to find people to PvP like close combat games, you know? So we'll run the Javelin. We'll also run some 240s. Fire Team A with a 240. And then Fire Team A with a 249. What's an M240? I don't know everything, guys. Like, I don't know a lot of guns. I'm Air Force. No, why would we want 2 machine guns? You know what I mean? I guess a lot of people were expecting Flashpoint campaigns. Not really what I want to play. What's an SRA? Let's take an AT4, fire team A with an AT4. So if that's our first platoon, how do I... So then we say that's our first platoon. We'll do another anti-infantry platoon. And then we'll kind of lead into the, will give us some mechanized units. So let's just start with a platoon sergeant this time. A step down. And let's just make this guy a bit more mechanized. So fire team Alpha, Bravo, Javelin, Mortars, Rifle Squads, Hunter Killer team. Let's keep going. And see what we can dig up. Oh, I'm not in vehicles. So let's give him, oh, that's all UK. I don't know what MC means. And then we can actually, let's give this guy an M4A1, so an individual soldier. Or soldier M24, fire team M249. AT4, what's a Bradley team? Cav Scout team. Let's get a Cav Scout team going. And then we will actually give these guys some light mechanized vehicles after that. So T-62s, no. Do we want like a main battle tank? No. Let's give them an infantry fighting vehicle. I kind of want to check out the Striker, a Special Ops HMG, MMG, or a Humvee with a tow. How hard are we going in with this anti-tank warfare? Let's go pretty hard. Let's go pretty, like, pretty crazy. And then a Striker MC, mortar carrier, mobile gun, or light armored vehicle. Let's get ourselves another Bradley cavalry fighting vehicle. There we go. All right, that's what I thought. So we can actually have more. So let's I wonder if we should like arm these guys a little bit, and maybe we'll just do 2 platoons, see how it feels. I think because I don't know the size of the map, so I don't know how big of a map I'm feeling for. So maybe we'll just like sort this all out. We'll get these guys some let's say, what's this? Armament carrier or heavy machine guns? I think 2 heavy machine guns and maybe a Striker heavy machine gun I'm always a big fan of. And then a Bradley. Let's just start off with that. I think that's a really small force, but I want to see what it looks like on the map. So platoon commander, it looks a bit weak, but we'll see how it goes. Because we don't know how big this map is. So let's give Op 4 some cool stuff too. See, anti-tank team. I don't want them to go in too hard in anti-tank. I want them to kind of be more armored vehicle focused. So let's give them insurgent pickup. Let's give them some technicals maybe. And we're going to kind of feel things out. So they need probably a command team. Warlord, rifle squad, rifle team. Let's do a commander HQ. And we'll follow that up with Tesla, insurgent car, technical car. Are these IEDs? And maybe like a technical pickup. 2 technical pickups followed by a BMP-1. And then a BRDM. So that would be the command team, something really small, and then we'll like reinforce that with some infantry. So rifle squad, definitely. It's not shaping out how I want it to be. Let's give them 2 heavy machine guns, 2 anti-tanks, an anti-tank team, followed by a bunch of rifle squads. So that's going to be their main deployment. I forgot How far back can I go? I don't want to lose all changes. Why do I need to lose all changes? So this kind of locks you in. We're kind of light into... Let's get ourselves a main battle tank. Let's get 2 main battle tanks going. And really what we're trying to do is feel this out. 3 main battle tanks. Followed by... I kind of want some like light... I want some more Humvees. And then another Bradley. Alright, this might be a bit weird. Kind of a weird order of battle. That's fine. Test. So you're kind of committed to this. So where did that save? So if we go test, what does this turn out? 5 minutes. Right, so here's our main force. Here's our army. Alright, and here we are in this really tightly packed area. So now we can kind of see what this map looks like. I don't remember where I put 1 at, but we have objective 1, objective 2, objective 3. And just random units all over the map, that's for sure. So let's just hit begin. And we're going to kind of disperse our forces and watch this firefight break out on these enemy technicals. That's some pretty intense lines of sight breaking out. My god, we're like already in it, bro. We're already in it. Alright, we already smoked 1, 2, 3 enemy technicals and a BMP. Alright, that's interesting.
Position established. Watching and waiting. We're there.
Alright, so we have a fairly sizable armored element. Definitely a lot bigger of a map than I thought it would be. Oh god, we're getting smoked. And we should have some options to call an off-map artillery. So let's just reminds me of, I know this is going to sound silly, but it reminds me of like Combat Mission. Let's get this Javelin team in place. God, we are. Alright, so platoon mortar barrage now available. Let's see what we got going on. So we have pre-planned this, right? So we just say here. And that marks it for... Oh, shit. There was no delay to that, was there? At all. Alright, let's get some of our troops moving, see what we can secure. And so now we have rotary and aircraft available. So let's check that out. Let's try and secure objective 1, 2, 3. So the AI probably went hard for objective 2 too. So let's see if we drop that, tag that. I just want to see what this looks like. Alright, quick little airstrike. Look, is that guy's struggling. Oh, this is our platoon leader right here. Alright, and this guy's immobilized. He can fire, but he can't really do much. So let's try and get this Bradley cavalry vehicle going. Supported by this unit as well. Try and get into some of these objectives.
We're there.
Let's start moving this tank down the road.
Position established.
This is interesting.
We're there. Position established.
A really small map. Look at that. What's that?
Watching and waiting.
I think music's like blowing my ears out. So let's kind of move a bit further down the road. See if we can get into objective 1. Civilian van. Yeah, it's interesting.
Position established.
For first little design, it's really interesting. You kind of get shoehorned into like you need to know what you want to build beforehand, but I guess that makes sense.
Watching and waiting.
I'm kind of like a build as I
Secured.
go kind of person and like let the ideas unfold. So I don't think they're not asking for a truce or anything, so we could probably ramp up the enemy presence though. What I accidentally did is I put them all to deploy under platoon 1,
Position established.
but I wasn't sure how big how it was going to feel. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't sure how big this map was. I wasn't sure how.
Digging in.
This guy needs a reverse apparently.
Position established.
He's like marked for something, that's for sure. Let's see if we can go down here.
Watching and waiting.
I'm not sure. This guy just got smoked. There goes our javelin team. I really wanted to see what that javelin team would look like. So we're gonna keep. Fuck, that like freaks me out every time. There's not a. Alright, we're kind of clearing these houses a little bit. We don't have a good infantry presence, so that. Dude, that keeps freaking me out, my dude. So we probably got to manage our infantry a bit more. And let's go down this way. Let's keep clearing.
Watching and waiting. We're there.
I mean, so this is the BMP, enemy technical, enemy technical. Interesting. There's some light gunfire. Are these guys the ones who are being engaged? Like I hear gunfire, but I don't see gunfire. I don't know if this javelin team got smoked by that artillery or if it got smoked by the like who they're getting engaged by. I'm not seeing a lot of movement, and I think that's kind of one of the more interesting things about this game is a lot of the combat's really, really quick on these maps. The smaller ones especially, like we have some really hyper-focused engagements, so I mean that could be like a limitation. Oh, there we go. What's that right here? Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
The enemy has offered a ceasefire.
So he got smoked around the corner. And so we could actually... I'm not too concerned. I just really want to get a feel for it. See if we can create some interesting scenarios. I know no one plays this game, but I mean, I play this game. That actually missed. Nope, he got blown up. I wonder if the AI is really limited. Oh, look, there we go. We got some contact right here. It looks like we have some insurgents on this main battle tank. I play this game. It's fun, man. Like, it's weirdly, like, fun to me. I don't know why. Like, this shit's, like, weirdly fun. Like, creating stuff and, like, playing through it's, like, weirdly fun to me. Our HMG team got smoked by this BMP who's crawling away. I mean, this map's over with. I just wanted to check it out. That's really interesting. That's really fun. It reminds me a lot of like a combat mission, even though it's not even related to combat mission, but it just has like a nice little interesting feel. So these guys were low crawling. I gave them a lot of anti-tank too, so that's kind of strange that we have no real contact with the anti-tank. It's also what I'm trying to see is how the units behave on the map too. Oh, look, there they are.
Position established.
I think you're talking close. I don't know if Close Combat was ever on mobile. I think you might be talking about the other one. There's like a top-down real-time strategy game people want me to play. It's like $14.99. It's like Close Combat. No, it's not that. That AT4 team's getting smoked. I should have emulated a PC. Oh. No, I had not done that. I really just kind of want to see how these units move around the map. Like, I want to know if they abide by, like, this terrain. Are they vaulting the walls, or how they move through the rooms? If I'm, like, thinking too much into it. Like, do we use doorways? Yeah, Firefight. A lot of people want me to play Firefight, but I think I bought it. It was, like, not being developed anymore. So they vault this wall, so you can kind of see them actively vaulting. But how do they go into this building? So he's running away. They just walk in. So are they just like is that just how we move around the map? I've tried Firefight. I've heard there's a bunch of the dev return. That's what a lot of people say he returned. I'll have to check it out sometime again. That guy surrendered. Our platoon leader over here spotted someone. This map's over. Right now I'm just trying to see how people move across the map. So when we design something, we can kind of make sure it doesn't get abused. So it just looks like they don't really utilize these doors right here. Oh, look, right there. There's another infantry team. Total army victory. Play that replay. I want to see this. I want to see this firefight breakout right here. All right, so we see everyone. So these guys insta get smoked, and then we have some like back and forth. So the AI didn't really disperse any of their units. They're also not really controlling these technicals, but I mean, there's like a massive line of sight right here, so maybe there's just not really a place to go. God, they're getting demolished right there. Interesting. I guess it really depends on how the AI deals with this. And then we have units back here for some reason not moving. I wonder why. I wonder like why the AI is behaving this way. Is it because they like spawned on an objective? So I wonder if I got rid of these objectives, would they move forward to these two? We do see some movement. They are low crawling, so looks like they're mainly trying to reinforce the second one, even though there's 4 on the map. I don't really want to dive into this if it's going to be really, really limited with the AI. But I mean, it is like 20 years old, so maybe no, all right, that BRDM is moving. The infantry are moving slow. Here comes our mortar attack. Let's see what that did. That caused a lot of havoc. It looks like they're trying to get inside. I wonder if this map's too small. It's hard. We can't really preview the maps before we build on them. And I know we clustered all of this, so maybe it would be like, I can't zoom out. So let's go take a look at it real quick. In the battle. So I wonder if it would be better to like section this off like platoon 1, platoon 2, platoon 3, and then platoon 1, platoon 2, platoon 3, and then have more of an assault. I'm not sure because I think we're going to outpace the AI by a large margin. So here is all the maps. So if we really wanted to view what they looked like before, we could do that. So if we went into view map right now, how do I get back to the editor? Exit this. No, I want to go main. Editor. There's no way to like view the map like size wise, but this one's really small. So it's a 6x6. This one's much larger. So I wonder if this would work better for what we're trying to design. Just like a normal bridge crossing. What's this called? Africa 2. Let's go main. That's okay. I don't think we're going to be able to view that at all. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can actually view any of the maps. I don't think there's any scripting that needs to be done, but that was really cool. That's a small map. What map is that? Monty 5. That's a 5x5. So if we hit next, print op order. You get 1 platoon of BTR 60. We're not gonna. So where are we at? Right here. So I imagine there's some good counters here. AT4. Start off by putting some of these guys in closer to some better positions of cover. Let's go begin. We don't really need 10 minutes. This is a hunter-killer team. We're going to try and get into some of these positions. So it looks like a meeting engagement over this area. M113 APC. That's pretty cool. More M113s. I don't know if you can mount troops up, though.
Position established.
Sniper? Ooh, a sniper. Let's put him in the hillside. Alright, everyone's moving. We're going to use this BTR to kind of get into position. I want to see how it feels. See kind of what the developers want one of their scenarios to play like, especially on one of these smaller maps. So I imagine their areas over here, and then we're going to meet up here. Let's try and use some of these hills as cover and get some people into position. Let's try and get some dominant lines of sight too. Let's get off this roadway. Reinforce this hillside, which you'd imagine would be mostly like zoned in, right? And then kind of support our infantry advance with these mechanized vehicles. So we're just going to keep bounding. Once all these units are in position, we're going to go forward to this first objective. All right, we have first contact. Right there. So he got smoked by something. So the AI brought them. Is that my M113 APC?
Team wiped out.
So who are we fighting up here? That wasn't mine? So why is it white? I guess. Alright, so look at this. So we got this dominant hillside. They're the same camo color as us. Red technical, the sniper. Winter camo. I want you to kind of get into cover. So we lost our BTR 60 right off the bat. It looks like the AI is a bit more active in this situation. So maybe we just had them locked down really, really good. And that's what contributed to that like kind of situation that unfolded. All right, once these guys get into position, so we could actually pop smoke. We're not like playing tactical at all, so we could like smoke out this position. They'd have to get out of the house though, which sucks. So, and I imagine they're gonna run out of steam soon. Can we go from like here to like pop smoke? So do we have to wait for that? I would like to like smoke above it. Can they throw that far? Can't place smoke there. Can we place smoke? So like 20 meter. So we're talking like 20 meters ability to throw. I wonder why it wouldn't turn red right there. All right, so we got smoke out. All right, we spotted an enemy. We're at. I'm not quite sure.
Position established.
We're gonna kind of preserve this BTR 60s position, and we're all in these houses, so we're like a good little target to just get absolutely dominated. First objectives are, so far the AI doesn't look to be too aggressive for sure. Let's see if we can keep getting on this hillside. So we're all winter camo-y, huh? I hear bombs falling, but I don't see bombs falling. All right, smoke's gone. Rifle team needs to move to this next position. I wonder if we're going to run into contact right there. So far, no AI on any objectives. They're hitting that hill with mortars for sure. All right,
Enemy spotted and waiting.
go, go, go. Run, 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 run. Sniper, run. Smoke, do something. Go. Go. Smoke, you're going to die.
Team wiped out.
Yeah, I mean, we could have saw that coming from a mile away. All right, so they're coming down this hillside. We should be able to fire at these guys, though. Nope, line of sight is blocked. So can we go, like, hillside to hillside, you think? I guess we can't really shoot up. So that's interesting. So they're a lot slower than we are. They're more methodical from the looks of it.
We're there.
Let's see if we can kind of put some fire down range. He's shooting up this hill. I don't think there would be anyone up there.
Position established.
I wonder why they want this hill so bad. I mean, I wanted this hill initially too, so we got more enemy technicals. Not doing too much. I don't know if this is a game we could play seriously at this point. All right, so that tree obstructs us. I'm almost done. I'm just seeing how this feels. That tree stopping us. Interesting. What's up? They sound like they're running amok. I gotta go dig that trench. This guy seems to be really struggling down here, this enemy technical. I mean, what's going on here? That enemy technical seems to be glitched. I almost want to take a truce just to like see what the AI is doing, but I want to see how it performs a bit more before we like really like dive into this. Like, I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know what they're doing. So we have a BTR, a BRDM kind of just going up and down this hillside. This crew was what? Wasn't it just an enemy? Yeah, this is just a vehicle crew.
All primary objectives secured. Position established.
I don't think this is playable like this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we finally got some infantry movement. They're moving towards the objective, but we saw that advance a while ago.
Enemy spotted.
Alright, that BRDM is
Spotted.
kind of moving into position. Let's see what they do. We shot it. That's a hell of a line of sight right there. That was a hell of a line of sight. They're like shooting around. Is this a flat? Is this flat? Is this not a hill? This has to be a hill. This is straight up a hill, isn't it? Yeah. No, this is not a hill at. What the fuck? Is this a hill? It looks very hilly. But according to these guys, we're shooting around this. This is a fucking flat plane. What the fuck? What the fuck? So is this a hill? Can I get a gradient map? So this must not be, this must just be a flatness. Flatty flatness. I guess I'm wrong in assuming this is a hill. It looks like a hill, but he's like shooting around this corner. Like he's like bending his bullets like in that movie.
Our crew is starting to panic. Position established.
Since it was 2 stories, it's gotta be. That's some good smoke. That's a good smoke right there. So they came up here, smoked that M113, and then called it a day. All right, and then there we go. So they're on the hill, dominant. It's just so weird. We're like shooting around this corner like that, and then we shot him over here. But it looks very like a hill, very much hill. I mean, they can't really come down this hillside. I mean, we have this AT4 team. I think this would be like a better position for them, maybe. It's a dangerous move. And of course, let's see if we can fire. Let's see if we'll put like a rocket down range. And we'll smoke right here with this guy. Give everyone a chance. See if we can put any sort of gunfire down. I'm not going to choose to engage anyone right there. He seems confused. These trees, though, man, they like block line of sight like none other. I guess we gotta get tacos. Maybe tacos. Let's see if we can shoot at that guy. No. Italian? Just go get Italian? Bring me the Italian. I see what people mean when they say you're like feeling for line of sight. This guy can't seem to navigate around these burning wrecks. They're also not mounting much of, I mean...
Watching and waiting.
Interesting.
We're there.
I feel like a reverse order is something that's really necessary too. So he's shooting us first. Where's this AT4 team?
We're screwed.
So, alright, so he's moving down.
The missile can't penetrate.
Apparently my AT4 can't penetrate this BRDM. That was... I don't see an AT4 missile not penetrating some pretty weak. Let's see what this does. Then we're going to call a truce if we can get this thing destroyed. So It feels like that AI from have you ever played the Bloody First? It
Hit the deck! Get moving, soldier!
I don't understand why we can't destroy this BRDM though. We have this BTR-60 shooting at it, and we had 2 AT-4s. I want to see what this AT-4 team does. Because I can't tell them what to shoot. What's going on right here? So they're not going to shoot their rocket from inside the house? Let's see what happens. This is really strange. Alright, we're going to take the truce. Because I'm not going to... I want this map to end. I don't really want to sit here and shoot at this impenetrable BRDM. It's just going to smoke all my units, you know what I mean? Especially since we can't destroy it. So what's like going on here? Like, I don't want you to shoot bullets at it. I just want you to shoot your rockets. I don't know how much more fire I can put on this one vehicle. I wonder if that's messed up. So is this guy... he's got to be neutralized. So there's a tow right there. If we just completely ignore that guy, drive this BTR all the way up to the top of this hill, and we assume that he's destroyed, even though he's not smoking. We're still getting shot from some random position over here in this house. They're still shooting at him, so... We'll just move up here. We'll engage this vehicle that we lost sight of. It's no longer here. We could take that guy on. And he shoots at us and we die. Yeah. So why didn't we get a catastrophic cook-off right there? Why can't I just surrender? Yes, in the back. Okay, my bad, guys. I thought that would lead to a surrender, but I need to go get tacos. And that was really weird. I don't know why those I don't know, we didn't get a catastrophic cook-off from that BRDM, which was strange. Maybe that doesn't happen all the time, but I don't know. AI seems to really take its time. Interesting. Interesting.